What's happening, people? I hope you're all well. So, news from the heavyweight division. Gerard Anderson is going to be fighting Charles Martin now instead of Kazabutski. And for me, I mean, it's still a good fight. I would have liked to have seen the Zhan Kazabutski fight, but that's not the fight that we're getting. The fight that we're getting is Gerard Anderson versus Charles Martin. Now, with regards to the styles, it's not too dissimilar. I mean, it is different, but there's a common denominator between Kazabutski and Charles Martin, and that is both of them are southpaws. So you're going to get that, you know, you've got that thing going on there. They're both southpaws. Because of that, you know, Gerard Anderson's training, which Hatman actually pointed out, you know, it's not going to have all gone to waste. It's not like, oh, you know what, he's now he's facing an orthodox fight, so the southpaw training is fully voided. That's not the case here. So that being said, Charles Martin is a puncher. He's got a good southpaw straight left hand, and I tell you, if that straight left hand catches Anderson, that is going to test the chin. So would I make Anderson a favourite in this fight? I'm going to say possibly. You know, I'm going to say Gerard Anderson is probably most likely to win this fight. But let me tell you something right now. Charles Martin, write him off at your peril. You know, I know he had that fight against Anthony Joshua where he got knocked out in 2 rounds, but for me, that fight, you know, that fight was what it was. You know, people know boxing, but, you know, that fight aside, Charles Martin has actually proven himself to be a viable contender in the heavyweight division. He dropped Luis Ortiz twice. He gave Adam Kownacki a good fight when Adam Kownacki was undefeated, and he's equipped himself quite well in the heavyweight division. Now, you know, Charles Martin stepping in there against Gerard Anderson, that will be the biggest test of Anderson's career, a bigger test than George Arias in my opinion. So Gerard Anderson, he needs to stay on his P's and Q's. He needs to watch out for that straight left hand, and this will be an interesting fight. I still think Gerard Anderson is the favourite here. He's got the youth. He's probably going to be the home fighter. I heard the Kazabutski fight was at home for Anderson, so I'm guessing that Charles Martin is literally just filling in the slots, so he's going to be the away fighter. So I think that Charles Martin, you know, is going to have it up against him. Morning.
Because you did it yourself, you know.
Morning. I think that Charles Martin is going to have it up against him, you know, being the away fighter. But, you know, he's experienced, he hits hard, he's a southpaw. Gerard Anderson, youthful, energetic, aggressive. It makes for a good fight. What do you make of the fight? Do you like this fight more or less than the Kazabutski fight? Are you disappointed? Do you think that Kazabutski would have put up more of a challenge? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video, and I'll see you on the next video.